Lifers. It's a beautiful day outside, just a little after 7. I already got a few cups of coffee in me. Having internet issues today. I live under a cell phone tower. I should have great reception. It's not giving me great service. It's cutting off a lot. So just to add to my list of things that I got to do is try to find the new internet provider. Woohoo! So it's a beautiful day outside. Should be able to get a lot of stuff done. I'll carry you around with me as much as I can. It's beautiful today. It's just a gorgeous day out here. It's a shame you're not out here with me, but actually it's kind of good that you're not out here with me, because if you were, I wouldn't be a hermit. Started doing a little scraping here. Gotta clean this out. Get dirt in there. Clean all this off. I gotta cut all this off so I can repair it. Can't fix it like it is. Gotta cut all that off. Start all over again. Guess I hadn't done yet. Happy with that? So I gotta get some sealer now and clean these both off real good and seal them both up at the same time. And I can call that project done. Almost time to put the cooler out here. So you can see when I laid the cement floor, the texture on this middle one is going this way in this curvy, sweepy pattern. And this one over here is kind of textured sideways, a little bit of a 90-degree angle, just like this one is. What I was trying to simulate was water going through the middle of the room here and coming out of the waterfall. So when I get ready to paint the floor, I'm actually going to paint a river right down the middle. This will be the river banks. I'll have some stones here. I might even do a little wooden bridge. And the table will be over here on like this little grass embankment next to the river. But you know, that's half the fun of building your own stuff. So you can get a little silly and put a river running through the middle of your kitchen.
Plastic back down because I'm going to do some foam, and the foam is messy and I don't want it on my counters. Basically ripped all the damaged part out. We got to let it dry now for a little while because it's still really wet. You can see it's damp, wet. As soon as it dries, I'll get spray some foam in these joints like I didn't do last time, and that'll give me the expansion. It's my own fault. I knew to put an expansion joint in there. I put them everywhere and I didn't put one there. But we're getting there. One of the issues when I bought the RV because everything was a little rushed. One of the issues was the roof vents. There's 3 of them, 4 of them, there's a bunch of them. They're all busted, every single one of them. He had bought 2 new ones that they were the wrong size. He didn't tell me they were the wrong size, of course. He just said, I bought 2 new ones to replace those 2. 2 of them I sealed up. They're, just no big deal. But the other 2, and with all this rain, what's happened is that front one has started leaking. So I grabbed a piece of spare wood out of the pile that just happens to be bigger than the hole, and I'm gonna put a hold down strap on it and take it in there and climb up on the roof and put this on the roof and put some foam around it and stick it down while we got a good day, just in case we're gonna get more rain, and the rain is leaking in the front. So I gotta fix a leak in the RV, and then we'll get on to the next project.
I remember when I first saw BattleBots. It was 2001. I was in Muskogee, Oklahoma. So I was the property manager of the Castle of Muskogee. I was out in the workshop building a hovercraft. My ex-wife come out and she goes, "Hey, you got to come in and check this out. This is insane." I'm like, "I'm covered from head to toe. Well, at least from hole to elbow in fiberglass resin and fiberglass mat and nastiness." And so anyway, she gets me to go in. I go in. It's on TV is BattleBots. And I think one of the first fights I saw was the Master. And I just instantly fell in love. I knew this was what I had to do. I mean, I've been an entertainment engineer most of my life. That's what I've called myself most of my life. I build stuff for the entertainment industry. And when I saw BattleBots, I knew instantly I had to build a BattleBot. Within 3 months of seeing that first episode, I was at Treasure Island competing in BattleBots with my very first lightweight Robot X. My very first fight ever, never been to a BattleBots, and I was the very first fight of the event. Oh yeah, that was great. Anyway, I put my robot in the arena and I turn it on and I go out. And we twizzle the little sticks to see if anything happens. Nothing happened. The robot was completely dead. I had to go back in the arena. The audience was jeering at me. I didn't make a good opening for it because it was my first robot. I had to pull a couple bolts off, get in there, and I forgot to plug in the receiver battery. That's all. I had forgotten to plug in the battery. So, plug in the battery, put the cover back on, close it all down, put the bolts back on, run out of the arena. They go, ready, steady, go, and we go. And I'm fighting Fang. And Fang comes out. And Fang gets a hold of me almost instantly and puts his giant stainless steel fang right through my 4QD speed controller, shorting it out, and the fight was over in under 30 seconds. My first fight. We got to plug in the battery, knocked out in under 30 seconds. That was 20 years ago.